I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Look in your heart and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things. Never eat anyone's arms, legs, or wings. Don't eat anyone who had ears or eyes. Make sure when you eat that nobody cries. Break old habits you had for years. Save animals from so much terror and tears. Train yourself to always be in the mood to only buy healthy vegan food. Sing this song and declare it. I'll be vegan from now on. Put your hand on your heart and sing it loudly. Today is the day I will start. I'll be vegan from now on. Thanks for coming, guys. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I've been vegan now for almost 10 years. In June, it will be 10 years. Where's everybody from? I'm here in Italy right now, and it's 6 o'clock at night. Hi. Okay, JJ, you want to get banned, eh? All right, no problem. You get banned. There you go. 30 minutes. Okay, you can come back when you behave. Guys, you have to be kind in the comment section or you get banned and nobody's going to be able to read your comments except you. Hi, guys, over here on TikTok. Hey, thank you very much for already tapping on the screen 1,800 times. You guys are very sweet. So guys, we're going to do the same thing as we always do. This is a classroom. I have 2 cameras going. We have here TikTok. Sorry, here's TikTok. Here's YouTube. And I'm going to be basically letting you guys help to teach the class. Yeah, that's going to be fun, isn't it? I think so. All right, let me just type some things in here. Thanks for coming. Let's see who else is here. Oh, thanks for sharing the live. And you guys over here on YouTube, thank you also for sharing the live. And thank you for pressing the thumbs up button already. That means a lot to me, guys. Who do we have here? Somebody says it's 1704. Okay, where you are. Yeah, here it's 1804. I guess you are in the UK. Some of you are in the UK. Where are you from? Scotland. Hi, guys from Scotland. Anybody here from Canada? Anybody here from the United States? Anybody here from Australia? Let us know. Give me just 1 sec though, okay? I'm just gonna put this over here. Okay. Let's push a couple of buttons. Let me know, guys, if there's anything in particular you want to know about. Oh, here's somebody says they're from the US. Hey, thanks for coming in. England. Hey, Russ, you're from Canada. Did you know I'm Canadian? Yeah, I'm from Canada. I was born in Montreal, on the island of Montreal. That's right. Okay, just a second here. Customization. Okay. Just give me 1 second here. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Now everybody can type if they want to. That's great. All right. Hey, thanks for the little roses, guys, here on TikTok. If you guys want to communicate with me. Oh, I have a super chat already. Okay, hold this. Somebody wrote, all our noodles vegan. Hey, M Woo. Thank you for the Australian donation. Most noodles are vegan. Yes, most are. Sometimes there are noodles that have eggs in them, but you have to actually try hard to find those. Mostly the pasta, the standard spaghetti, the standard lasagna. I get the brown one just because it has a little more fiber in there. But almost all of them are vegan. Yeah, they're just made with flour, some kind of semolina flour. And yeah, so you can have noodles. You can have that with tomato sauce, with all kinds of different colored peppers in there and spices. You could put mushrooms in your tomato sauce. Yeah, you can have a great time as a vegan. I'm gonna press a like because I appreciate your question. It's a good question, and I think you just helped to teach people with your question, actually. I'm just having some water, guys. Remember, you can eat in class as long as it is vegan food. Don't bring any dead animals into school. Hello, Transformer.
Hello.
Welcome to my live stream. How old are you?
I'm 18.
All right, you have to be over 18 to come in, so that's all right. What do you know so far about veganism? Can you tell people what it means?
I was born vegan. My parents are vegan. My whole family's vegan, to be honest. Veganism is not a diet. It's a justice movement. And it's where you don't eat any animal products. and you save the animals, and you know,
Okay, so why do people not eat the animal products in your family?
because we know it's wrong. You know, it's cruel to kill sentient beings that don't want to die.
Good job. Thank you very much. Guys, tap on the screen. Tell everybody to tap on the screen to encourage you, okay?
On the screen, I'm the new teacher assistant,
Yeah, what's your name?
Callum.
Okay, your name is Callum. So how come you don't have your name Callum here and you have some other thing that has nothing to do with veganism?
I don't know. I think I'll change it, actually.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea because the animals need all of us to step out, to come out as vegan, and they need all the help they can get. Would you like to read a card today?
Yes, please.
All right, here you go.
Random vegan fact. Suspicion is the first from...
Are you sure you're vegan?
I am vegan, I promise. I'm just dyslexic.
You would know this word if you were vegan. Try it again. Just read it. Everybody says they're dyslexic. I'm going to add you to my list of now you are number 772 who've come in and said that they're vegan. They're dyslexic. It's amazing. People are just not used to reading out loud. Try to sound it out. I don't hear you.
Speciesism.
Yeah, species. Do you know what a species is?
Yeah, it's like an animal.
Yeah, type of species, right? So species,
Yeah,
and then
like-
you just add ism.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
All right, so speciesism.
Okay, random vegan fact. Speciesism is the first form of racism that is taught to us as children. We were taught to pet cats and dogs.
It says we're taught. We are.
Oh,
we
we are.
apostrophe R-E is like we're. Okay, so speciesism is the first form of racism that is taught to us as children. We're
Yep.
taught to pet cats and dogs, but to
Bite into pigs and cows. If we are against racism, we should be
morally consistent and be vegan.
and be vegan, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you for reading. You did a good job. I mean, I think I suggest that you practice reading a little bit more out loud. It would really be helpful to you. Remember that, guys, when you come in to be a teaching assistant, make sure you're practiced in reading out loud, okay? That would be good. So speciesism is the first form of racism, and we are taught to pet cats and dogs, but to bite into pigs and cows. So that's pretty cruel, right? So you should not be racist towards anyone. You should not be speciesist towards anyone. Got it? Everybody got this? Take a screenshot if you want to keep it in your files as you become more and more vegan. You guys, I know you're on the vegan path. A lot of you guys, you're going to appreciate having these in your toolkit. So what you can do is you can take a screenshot and keep it in your phone. All right? A lot of people are putting it in their phones under an album called Vegan Cards. Guys over here, thank you very much. Everybody who is here on my YouTube channel, let me see what this person says. You don't even trust God. That's true. I don't trust God. I don't like God. That's right. I think that vegans are braver than God, and I think that vegans are kinder than God, because God is not helping the animals at all right now. God has kind of abandoned us down here. You know, just letting the animals hurt each other instead of coming down and doing something kind. So vegans are being kinder than God. I don't mean that to be inflammatory. It's not meant to be like clickbaity. It's just simply a fact. Vegans are here 3 times a day, not eating animals, trying to protect them, and God is doing nothing. All right, Kiki, thanks for coming in. Thank you guys, everyone, for being here. Let me see if I can read some of your comments here. Somebody says low-key true. Hi, Key True. Thanks, guys, for being here. Somebody writes, God is all-powerful and all-faithful. Well, a lot of people who believe in God, they do that because they feel lost. People who believe in religions is because they don't know what to do with themselves. As an atheist, I know that I don't need to believe in a higher power in order to do the right thing. I can just be good, just for goodness sakes, you know? All right. So somebody is writing over here on my YouTube channel, wrote something. Let me see what it says here. Something. Okay. I love vegans. Can I be? Oh, okay. What somebody wrote? You're so rude. Can't believe you were ever an educator. Vegans, please don't have this immoral woman as your spokesperson. So Chris, you're fascinating. I'm going to put you in a timeout though. Okay. You're going to go in a 10-minute timeout. All right. So calling the teacher immoral when the teacher it doesn't have any dead animals in her body, but you as the student do, is kind of a bit messed up, you know? That's why you're in a timeout, okay? You sit at the back of the class. You can come back in 10 minutes once you thought about what you did. But then when you come back and you write something else on our chalkboard here, okay, this is our class board. That's what the comment section is. Write something kinder. Write something helpful. Write what you have learned. All right, guys, over here on TikTok. Thank you to coming in, F-bomb. Always exciting to read your comments, guys. The next one is, all schools should serve vegan foods only to teach kindness and compassion instead of cruelty and greed. What do you guys think about that? Let me see. If you agree with this, guys, over on TikTok, write yes. If you agree that we should have schools without dead bodies in them. You guys over here on YouTube, let me know as well. Let's see what you guys are writing. Okay, a bunch of you are writing hell no, 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 right? Absolute L. Oh, so you love it, says Lime. Okay. So the reason that you guys are writing no, you want dead bodies in your schools, is because you have all been brainwashed. You have been taught to be hateful. You don't have to be hateful anymore. Starting from now on, you can be kind and you can also be smarter. It doesn't make any sense. And you all know it. If you really just apply yourself for a moment, you all know it makes no sense to bring dead animals into a school when you're trying to teach children not to throw rocks at each other, not to throw erasers at each other, not to kick each other. But hey, at lunchtime, that's all right, kids. You can go ahead and just bite into the flesh of a pig who died begging for his or her life. But hey, we're not being hypocritical at school at all. Come on, guys. You all know that I'm right. You all know that all schools should serve vegan foods only to teach compassion and kindness. And if you disagree, put a super chat in and explain in your own words why you think I'm wrong. But choose your words carefully. All right? You guys write them carefully. If somebody wants to come in here, we have Beth Lou. Let's see what Beth Lou has to say. Guys over here on TikTok, thank you very much. Keep it on tapping. Invite all your religious friends over if you want to. Invite all of the teachers that you know, school principals. I'm fine talking to everybody. Hi, Beth.
Hiya, Katie. How you doing?
Good. Could you please read this card again for people who are just coming in?
Yeah, of course. All schools should serve vegan foods only to teach kindness, compassion instead of cruelty and greed.
Right. What do you think about that?
I'll be truthful, it's not really something I've thought about before, but I would say I'm mixed emotions on it. I'm 50-50.
Okay. Why do you have mixed emotions about this? It seems pretty obvious.
But the reason I'm mixed emotions is I've not become vegan myself yet, but I have started having those thoughts around is it moral, is it right? Because an example is I took my child to a farm the other day. And whilst I was at the farm, I thought that I felt a bit of a hypocrite. We're stroking all these animals, but these are the animals that, at home, that we have. And I was having them feelings of guilt and, hypocrisy because of, where we were and, what we were doing, if that makes sense. And that's kind of where I'm, in my head, of mixed emotions of what's right and what's wrong at the minute with everything.
Okay, so it seems pretty obvious to me that if, let's say, in the school, do you have a child or...
Yes, I've got a 2-year-old.
Okay, so let's pretend your child, it's the first day of kindergarten in a few years, right? And your child comes home and says, Mommy, in the cafeteria, they gave us burgers with dead cats inside.
Oh.
What would you think?
I'd be appalled.
Why?
Probably probably more for the fact cats and dogs are something that would keep, as you've said, that we've been conditioned to love cats and dogs as pets, whereas we haven't with farm animals as much.
Okay, there's music in the background, so that has to be quiet, okay? You have to be completely
I'm
quiet.
sorry.
100% quiet and by yourself. So you're
just gonna
saying
turn
that
the
you would be
fire
horrified if your child ate a cat burger because of the conditioning. Well, that's my
Yeah.
point exactly. We need to uncondition society. We need to teach children and teachers and principals and the school board what is right and wrong because they don't seem to really know. If we know it's wrong to kill a cat and put that cat in a burger in a school, we also should know that it's wrong not to put a dead pig in a burger or a cow. All right, you sound like you're a bit distracted. There's all kinds of background sounds. So thank you for coming in, but I'd like you to think about that. I would like you to be vegan because if you know that something is wrong and you're hurting somebody, when should you stop doing that thing? Should you wait or should you stop it immediately? I think you know the answer to that. That if you know that something is wrong, you must stop it immediately. For example, if you see that your boyfriend or somebody, let's say your best friend's boyfriend is hitting his girlfriend, you would say, you need to stop that immediately. You wouldn't say, oh, let me think about it. Maybe you should cut down. Maybe you should just only hit her a couple of times a week. All right, so let's be morally consistent, everybody. All right? Okay, I want to thank everybody here who's subscribing to the channel. Guys over here on TikTok, you guys are awesome as usual. Let me read your names out loud. You guys over here on YouTube, have a look at this and discuss it among yourselves, okay? Think about it. Don't you agree? You guys on YouTube, I'm sure that you understand, if you take a little time to think about it, that it seems crazy to bring dead bodies into schools. That should be a rule. Only vegan foods in the cafeteria. All right, let's see. And also churches, by the way, and hospitals. And what about prisons? Imagine bringing dead bodies into a prison and serving them to people who you are trying to teach not to murder. All prisons should be vegan. All hospitals should be vegan. All churches should be vegan. All homes should be vegan. All right, let me have a look here, okay? Somebody says, thank you. Okay, Savannah, thank you for sharing the live. Journey, Savannah, thank you very much for that. Thank you to Peter for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, thank you to the person who reposted. Sorry, your name went by really quickly. But if you repost the live, then the people that are friends with you will see you if you come in and you come and talk to me. So those of you who want to come in and talk to me, make sure you repost the live so that your friends will see you here if you get into the chat, okay? All right. What do we have here? Somebody's quoting the Bible. Somebody writes, oh, you know what? I don't even have to read it because he gave his one and only son. I mean, this is just so strange. Like somebody just wrote here, guys on TikTok, this person over here on YouTube wrote, John 3:16, quoting the Bible, a Bible, which is just a book written by dead people. It's like peer pressure from dead people. That's what the Bible is. God so loved the world that he gave his one only son. Like imagine that, okay? I have a newborn baby boy and I love the world so much that I'm going to take my baby boy and just allow my baby boy to be on a cross shaped like the letter T, like tofu, by the way. I'm going to allow my baby boy to be murdered on the cross. That's how much I love the world. What the actual fuck? All you religious people, what will it take for you to wake up? What will it take? I don't know. And all of you, so many religious people are such hypocrites. Show me a religious person who's not a hypocrite. I've met two of them. Two actual Christians who are vegan. Real vegans. Real Christians are all vegan. They should be, because it says in the Bible, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. You know what that means? Be vegan at every meal. Let's sing it together. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. You know what that means. Be vegan at every meal. Be vegan at every meal. Allow your heart to heal. Don't wait for God to show up. He ain't coming. All right, next person here. Somebody named Selena. Selena, remember when you come in, you must be over 18 in order to be able to be live.
Hello.
Hi, Selena. Here is your card to read. But first, tell everybody to tap on the screen 100 times each.
All right.
Everyone, tap on the screen 100 times each to support the vegan teacher.
Okay, well, it's really to support you. You are going to be the teaching assistant right now. So you read this card and then you teach people all about it. And I'll be quiet. Go.
All right. Vegans don't like to go to places like SeaWorld because it's... Oh, wait, sorry, I can't hear it.
No, be careful. Listen, you said that vegans don't like to. It's not what it says on the card. Okay?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Read every word properly. Vegans don't
Vegans
go.
go to places like SeaWorld because it's wrong to enslave dolphins and whales by forcing them to do tricks in swimming pools. I agree with that. I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay, teach the class why.
It's wrong.
You teach everybody. Say, guys, here's why we shouldn't go to SeaWorld. And keep talking about it a little bit.
Here's why you should not go to SeaWorld, because they belong in the sea. They're not supposed to be in like chlorine water and stuff. It's not where they belong. They belong in the wilderness where they were born.
With their families, right?
Yup.
All right, you did a great job. Thank you very much for that. So do you still eat cows? Do you eat burgers?
No, I don't like burgers.
Do you still eat cows? Do you eat steak or any kind of animals?
I don't eat cows. I've eaten a roast dinner before, but I feel guilty, so I'm trying to stop.
All right, I'm very proud of you for feeling guilty. That's a good emotion to feel. You know, a lot of people in society say right now we should never make anyone feel guilty. I disagree with that. It's the only way that a person can really change, is to feel guilt, to realize, wow, I've been hurting innocent animals. When I was younger, I ate chickens too. I even went to Kentucky Fried Chicken. And now I feel guilty. When you feel guilty about something, you can change. When you know better, you can do better. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Last night I was actually talking with my sister. We were on a walk and we were talking about how McDonald's is just horrible.
Yeah,
It
McDonald's.
tastes horrible as well.
Yeah, taste is a different thing. Whether it tastes good or not is not really the point. Even if McDonald's was the best tasting food ever, it's still not a reason to go there and support the murder.
Yeah.
When you go in there and, for example, you get any bacon on anything at McDonald's, that's a 6-month-old baby pig who didn't want to die, who wanted to live. And so we have a responsibility to, can you read what it says here?
Skip the meat.
That's right. Skip the meat, skip the eggs, skip the dairy, be vegan with me. Thank you very much. You seem like a really kind person. I appreciate that. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. That's right. Animals are here with us, not for us. Thank you for being here, YouTube and TikTok. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. That's right. Hey, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. If you're just joining me right now, I am Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. I'm 61 years old. I've been vegan now for almost 10 years, and I'm a mom. I have 3 kids, and I'm a grandmother. I have 2 grandchildren at the moment. Yes, they're vegan, and I also have a dog who is vegan who came on the live stream yesterday. I don't know if you guys were here, but my dog Bella came in here, and she put her paws on the desk, and she looked at you guys. And that was kind of fun. She was trying to tell me, hey, Mom, who are you talking to? Because I used to be just talking to nobody. She kept looking around like, who in the heck is she talking to? Anyway, it was kind of fun. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thank you, everybody on YouTube, for pressing the like button. If you like the video, that's good. If you like animals, press the like button. If you like to save the planet, press the like button. That's very helpful. Okay, let's see. Somebody writes here. I printed some of your cards and put them on my fridge. Oh my God, Jay's fun. That's amazing. I'm very happy you did that. That's awesome. By the way, guys, a lot of different cards that I have here, for example, this whole series here that's called Don't Eat Pigs, you can go to my website, what is it? Music? No, it's not. That's my TikTok channel. My website is thatveganteacher.com. Thatveganteacher.com, and there's a lot of different cards there. So when you become a teacher, a vegan teacher like me, and every single one of you can become a vegan teacher, you just learn as much as you can. All right. So what I tell my granddaughter is this: when she knew first how to tie her shoes, I said, "You're a teacher now." And she said, "What do you mean, Grandma?" And I said, "Now you know how to tie your shoes. You can teach other kids how to tie their shoes." She's like, "I'm a teacher now?" I'm like, "Yeah." All right. So each of you can be a teacher now. Every time you learn a new thing here, anything that you learn, just remember you can teach it to somebody. Okay. And today also remember, why does it say that we should be braver? Be braver, be vegan, and start now. Do you know? Let's get somebody in here and see if they can answer that. Thanks for being here, guys. On TikTok, if you want to go to the top of the list, make sure you put the fruit on my desk. No rodeo hats. Don't want the rodeo hats because I'm against the rodeo industry. Thank you to the people who just put the little roses. I saw Matthew. I'm sorry I didn't get to say it. Matthew did that before. Oh, hey, and the letter M. You're here too. Hey, guys. Hi. You have to be completely by yourself in a room when you come in, and you have to be over 18.
Ik hou van vlees.
Pardon me?
Ik hou van vlees.
Sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. It sounded like ikov navliz. Did you guys understand YouTube? Did you understand what that person said? I didn't understand it. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Did you guys, hold on, TikTok, did you understand what she said? No idea. All right. Okay. That's Dutch. Oh, the person was speaking Dutch. Okay. All right. Guys, drink soy milk.
Drink soy milk,
oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher. She will show you how. Drink soy milk? Yes. Oat milk. All right. No cow's milk.
drink soy milk,
Oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher. She will show you how. So that's me, guys. Thank you for being here. Let me just pause this here and go to the next person. All right. So please, guys, if you speak Dutch, that's great, but you must come in and speak English, and you have to be over 18, okay? Do not come in if you're not 18. All right, somebody named Kiki is here.
Hi.
Hi, Kiki. Welcome,
Hi.
welcome to the live stream. Do you know how to read?
Yeah.
All right, here is your card. Today we are learning about all kinds of different things about veganism, which is something that I believe in. Do you know what veganism is all about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about not being cruel to animals.
Yeah, it's a justice movement, which states
Yeah.
that we shouldn't enslave animals, steal from them, steal their milk, their eggs, not even the honey,
Yeah.
not even the honey from bees. Okay, you're gonna read a card, yes?
Yeah.
All right, tell everybody to tap 100 times on the screen to encourage you.
Guys, tap on the screen.
Tell them why.
Guys, tap on the screen to encourage me.
Right, because you are
Um,
you're the teaching assistant.
oh, yeah, I'm the teaching assistant.
That's right. Okay, so you're going to read this and then you're going to talk about it to the class. So I'm going to try not to say anything. After you read the whole thing, you're going to say, okay, so students, what I'm saying is, and then explain it again, okay, and see if they understand. Explain it in your own words. All right, here you go.
Roughly 1,200 sheep and lambs are killed every minute for meat and wool-related industries. Sheep are shaped violently in assembly lines for their wool, which terrifies them and causes them to bleed. We can buy sweaters and hats for winter that are made from recycled materials like acrylic or polyester, which don't harm anyone. And if you didn't understand that, that means is when they get the wool from the sheep, they have to flip them over, which who wants to be flipped over and forced to stay in place? Because when you flip them over, they can't move. And they're terrified, but they can't do anything about it. So imagine yourself being stripped from what's yours.
Yeah.
And they sell this everywhere, every day. They get more wool and they sell it in big industries. And it just causes more harm to buy it when we could use recycled materials, when they're much cheaper and they can,
Yeah. Okay, you're absolutely right. So roughly 1,200 sheep and lambs are killed every minute. Let's just think about that. Let's everybody think about that. You guys here on YouTube and on TikTok. Every single minute, okay, and just in the amount of time that it takes to read this card, 1,200 sheep and lambs are killed every minute for meat and wool related industries. Just imagine the screaming right now. Imagine like a soccer field right now with 1,200 sheep in that field. And in 1 minute's time, they are all having their throats cut. They are being sheared. They are being pinned down. They are being forcibly impregnated. And they are being brutally murdered. Sheep who did nothing wrong ever. So, the moral of the story is, don't eat animals. Do not pay for wool. Do not exploit animals, but not just sheep. No animals. Be kind and be vegan from now on, and everyone here can do it. I want to thank you very much for reading. You did a great job. I have a super chat. Can you wait 1 sec? Kiki, you all right?
Yeah.
All right, Kiki, I have to hold on, I have to go back. Okay, I got it, I found it. All right, so this is by Ines, who wrote, I understand, but polyester is highly toxic. Polyester actually can be made from recycled bottles. Have you ever seen the videos of that? So they take the plastic bottles, like the ones made out, like Coke bottles and Pepsi bottles and water bottles. And they put them in this machine and they spin it out to have this little thread. And then they make polyester sweaters and so on with that. So, you know, I think it's better than just throwing the bottles into the ground, don't you? I mean, obviously we want to get rid of as much plastic as possible, but there's acrylic, there's also nylon and cotton, of course. Cotton is a plant. Cotton is a white, fluffy plant. And most of you guys are wearing cotton right now. Jeans are typically made with cotton. They have a little bit of polyester in them to kind of keep them more sort of like so they don't shrink as much. But look, you guys do your best. But for sure, don't pay anyone to hurt an animal for your clothing. Right? We can do better as a society. I want to thank you very much, though, Ines, for pointing that out. Thanks very much. All right, Kiki.
Yes.
Tell us some vegan foods that you ate today. This is a freedom flag. We believe in freedom for people and for animals. Name me a vegan food that you know of that is red.
Apples.
Good. Vegan food that is orange.
An orange.
All right. Now the next one, the yellow one, you look in your chat and I'll look over here on YouTube. We're looking for vegan foods, guys, that are yellow right now. Let's see who's got the first one. Vegan foods that are yellow. Tofu, no, tofu's white. Oh, I got lemon on my side. Somebody said lemon over here on YouTube. What do you have?
Nobody said anything here yet.
Oh, yes, they did. I just saw it. Starts with the P.
What?
Starts with the letter P. It goes fast. You got to really be paying. It's hard to read. It goes fast. All right.
Pineapple.
That's right. Pineapple. Good job. Vegan foods that are yellow. Did anybody write the obvious one yet? That starts with a. Oh, someone wrote yellow pepper. Okay. What about the one that starts with a B? Did anyone say that one yet? Yeah, there we go. Let me see who said it. Hold on. We have Jace Fun 7952 said banana. Thanks for participating, guys. Amazing work. And so did STA star something. I don't know. You don't have a real name, so it's hard to read. All right, excellent. Okay, do you have anything else that you would like to ask me, or I'm going to go to the next guest?
Nothing comes to mind right now.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on. I gotta sneeze. Oh my goodness. That just popped out of nowhere. A sneeze. Sorry, guys. Let's get to the next person here. Jessica is here. Guys, all the cool people are coming in. Thank you guys for tapping on the screen. Thank you for double tapping. Thank you very much for following me. If you follow me right now, I'm going to read your names out loud. Guys, we have Mel. Thanks for being here. We have what is your name? Sorry, Marcy liked the live. Thank you for following, Marcy. Thank you, Julian. Thank you to X. Thank you to the people who are sharing the live stream. Thank you to Secret. We have Sips Tea. You're asking a question about horses. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'll try to remember that, but I have a lot to deal with here. Thanks everyone for subscribing to my channel, you guys on TikTok. You are awesome. Jessica.
Hello?
Hi, Jessica. Could you stop making noises, please? Don't move. Okay? That's the rule in the classroom. You put your phone down, you don't touch it, and you stay close to it, like I am, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool.
So my sister has always wanted to ask you a question.
Okay, well, hold on. The rule here is that you have to teach first, and then you get to ask a question. So this is kind of like a door, okay? Before you get to talk to me, before you get to talk to me, we're gonna open. You have to read it, okay? Yeah, okay. Let me just show it to YouTube first. Just guys, this is what's going to be read. Take a screenshot on YouTube if you want to keep it handy. Some people are printing these, so this is random vegan fact number 22. All right, here you go.
Every time you buy meat, eggs, or milk, you're telling farmers to breed and kill more animals, saying the animal was already.
Just a second. So there's a period after the word animals, okay? It's important that you stop because otherwise people on YouTube will think it's all the same sentence. Okay? Remember, you're a teacher, right? You're my teaching assistant. When you get to a period, you stop. Full stop. It's going to seem like a long time, but stop. All right. Please read it again.
Every time you buy meat, eggs, or milk, you're telling farmers to breed and kill more animals. Saying the animal was already dead doesn't change the fact that your money still pays for the next one to suffer.
Yeah, the next ones to suffer. All right. So you guys over here. Hey, what's this on the screen, guys? Hold on. There's some sort of weird thing at the bottom. Oh, is that? Oh, what is this orange or this turquoise thing? Hi, me, Kev. Okay, I don't know what that is. It says Euro $5, but is that a membership that you just bought? I don't know what that is. Sorry, I don't really.
Can we ask you the question now?
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry. Yes, you can. One of you.
Okay, did you ask her?
I just have a question. What inspired you to be vegan?
Well, I didn't want to be mean anymore to animals. I used to eat the meat and I felt bad about it because I could never myself take a knife and stab an animal in the throat and cut them up. I would feel so sad. So I didn't want to be mean, and I don't think I would like it when anybody stole something from me. And I don't think it's right to steal eggs that belong to chickens or the honey that belongs to bees. To the bees, we're like these giants who just go in there and say, never mind, get out of the way, I'm stealing your honey. Little bee's like, oh, but I worked my whole life for this honey. It's mine. It's for my family. It's wrong. Everything is...
Yeah, I don't like honey.
You missed the point. You really missed the point.
Yeah, it is kind of wrong.
Okay, it's not about you. Who said that? Who said that? Is that you? There's two of you. Who said, yeah, I don't like honey? Who said that?
Me.
Who's me?
Braylon,
okay. So do you understand why what you said is completely irrelevant? You see, if you love honey or hate honey, it doesn't matter. The point is that you should have said, that's right, Miss Katie, we should not be mean to animals. We shouldn't steal from animals, even if we like the taste of them, okay?
All right.
You understand? Okay? Because you know what? Sometimes men do bad things to women. They touch them inappropriately. And they might say the same thing, but I like to do it. Or, whatever. And that's not a reason, okay? You should not ever touch anybody without their consent or steal anything from them, even if you like to do it. All right, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. Remember, guys, though, you have to be over 18, okay? I told you the rule. Okay, I'm not sure that all of you guys are following it. Make sure you're over 18. And thank you again to the people here over on YouTube for following me. Thank you, guys. Hey, Genevieve, thank you for following. Thanks for subscribing to my account here on TikTok. Thank you, Rupert. Hi, Secret.
Hi.
All right. You ready to read a card?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Here's your card. I'll just show it to YouTube first. Guys, we are learning all about veganism and why we should be kind to animals. Here you go.
If you're not vegan, you're paying people to be violent towards animals, which makes you as cruel as the murder. Be better, be vegan, start now.
Right. Okay. Why should we be kinder to animals? Hello.
Hello?
Hi, I just asked you a question. Did you hear me?
No.
Okay. So look, that was pretty rude, okay? If you come into the live stream and ask you a question, we have hundreds of people here watching. At least pay attention to me and don't read the comment section. Don't be on the toilet rubbing your bum or whatever it is that you're doing, okay? When you come into the classroom, you pay attention, all right? All right, so guys, let's say the card was read well, so we can each tap 100 times anyway, but not more, okay? Guys, you have to be, oh, what's this? Oh, Joanne, hey, Joanne, thank you for being here. There are vegan burgers, says Joanne. Joanne, who is a moderator here. Absolutely, and thank you for putting it in bold letters, Joanne. That's great. Guys, on TikTok and on YouTube, if you have something to teach, copy and paste comments. Like, look at this, Joanne wrote again now. There are vegan clothes, and that's right, too. So helpful. You see what Joanne is doing? All of you guys can do that. Teach in the comment sections. Let's go over here to the next person. We have somebody named Emma is vegan. Thanks, guys, for coming in, and thank you, everyone, for sharing the live stream. And thank you for being kind.
Hi, Miss Katie.
Hello. Okay, hold on a second. So somebody wrote, it named It's Lillian wrote, guys, if you, and then you put a knife, an animal, apparently it's okay. But if you do it to people, it's against the paw. You're not allowed to do it. Sorry, I don't know what that means. I'm trying to read your comments. Guys, put them in a super chat if you really want me to read them, okay? Because I couldn't understand what you just wrote. Hello. Are you ready to read a card?
Yes.
Great. What is the first rule of Vegan Club? Do you know it yet?
Oh, sorry, my dogs are barking.
Yeah, you have to be by yourself in a room with the door closed.
Yeah, sorry, my dogs are barking. I didn't know.
You just have to be by yourself in a room, okay? I don't mind the dogs.
I am.
Dogs are cute, but you have to be by yourself. This is a classroom. Okay.
All right, I'm really sorry.
Okay. Are you able to move to another room?
Yes.
Well.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Okay, good. Here's your card to read.
The first rule of Vegan Club is to tell everyone you're vegan, not to show off because you're a douchey. I'm sorry, I can't. I literally can't.
Why? You did great. You just missed a word. You missed the word but.
I'm sorry, it's just everyone's coming in now. I literally can't.
Oh, okay. All right.
I know.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, let's go to the next person. Guys, please be over 18 when you come in. Do not come into the live stream if you are just a child. Thank you, by the way, for the little roses on the screen. Thank you, Emily, who put some roses on the screen. And thank you, Joshua, before, who put the little tofu decoration. And thank you, everybody who has been decorating the screen with the jumping fruit and all of that kind of stuff. You guys are awesome. Hey, should we dance soon? What do you guys think? Should we dance? Let's finish this card first, okay? All right, hold on a second. Guys, I notice a bunch of you here on YouTube are trying to get my attention. Please put a super chat in because the chat is going and I just simply can't address all of you. I'm sorry. Okay, because I have a TikTok over here as well. Okay, TikTok. We have, who is next here? Let me see. Who would like to come and talk to me? We have somebody named James who wants to come in and say hello. Hello, James. Are you over 18 and calm and alone in a room by yourself?
Hello, I'm 19.
All right. Here's your card to read.
The first rule of Vegan Club is to tell everyone you're vegan, not to show off.
Sorry, I'm going to let you go, okay? It's nothing to laugh about. I don't have faith in you. It sounds like you're going to goof around. You can come back if you want to, but remember that you should be serious when you're reading, okay? Because you're a teaching assistant. All right, guys, over here, I will read this myself. The first rule of Vegan Club is to tell everyone you're vegan, not to show off, but because we have a duty to try to undo the harm we did in the past. You guys understand? We have a duty to undo the harm. Hey, thanks. Somebody just pressed the like button over here on YouTube. Thanks, guys. And TikTok. Wow, 50.8 thousand likes. Keep up the good work, TikTok. Gloria, thanks for coming in. Josie is also here. Thank you guys for subscribing to my account. Thank you for sharing and for reposting. Okay, somebody says, please let me join. I'm an adult. Okay, well, that's great that you're an adult. I'm not sure why TikTok just banned you. What is this? Hold on, this is okay. That's okay. Sorry, guys, I have to press like on some of your comments because TikTok is, oh, I see. I see why they are putting you in a timeout because you are sort of spamming the same thing over and over. Okay, that's why. So it's great. If you're an adult, that's great. But remember, you have to put some decorations on the screen to go to the top of the line, okay? We now have 58 people who want to talk to me here on TikTok. Let's see if we can find somebody who is an adult here. Let me see. I'm going through the list here. We have somebody named Farah. Maybe Farah is able to read. We'll see. Guys, after that, we're going to take a little break, a little recess, and we're going to dance, okay? I need 10 people from YouTube to agree to dance with me and 10 people from TikTok. Otherwise, we're just not going to have a recess at all. Okay, you guys have to be willing to participate. Well, actually, let's see who's here. Let me see. I'll put this here. Okay, Jack. Jack shared the live. Thank you, Jack. Oh, thank you for the super chat over here on YouTube. I saw that go by. It is a blue one by somebody named Ho Smith. Thank you. I'm going to press a like and a heart. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for supporting the live stream. Oops, hold on. Let me tap this here. Boop. There we go. All right, guys, if you want to dance, write your name. Daisy's going to dance with me. Yay, Daisy. Thank you, TikTok. Who else wants to dance? Write your name. Caitlin's going to dance. That's 2 people on TikTok. Kiki, good job. Addie, very good. Lucia, Marcus or Marku. Don't write I, guys. Write your actual name. Harvey. We have somebody who is going to dance whose name is Anna, Mia, Annabelle, Roman. We have Dara's going to dance. Brooke's going to dance. Rip is going to dance. And Ryan. And okay, that's, guys, we definitely have. We did it. We have over 10 people from TikTok and 10 people from YouTube who say they're going to dance. So that's awesome. All right, so let's get organized. Let's start to get ready. We're going to dance. And this is a song that is called It's Not Complicated. The Animals Want to Live. It's just a song about veganism, all right? And it's a song about being a good man. All good men are vegan. All good women are vegan too. But this is specifically about somebody. This is a song I wrote. It's about going into a grocery store and then you see somebody and you're like, oh my God, that person has no dead animals in their shopping cart. That's awesome. And you go in the store and you see them putting kale in the shopping cart and tofu, beans, broccoli, all of it. And the person who is singing the song, who's me, it's written by me, but it's based on an imaginary thing, is really happy about that. So here we go. Ready to dance, guys? Okay? Remember, don't just watch me, guys. Don't just watch me dance. Participate. All right? And if you're just joining, by the way, the reason it says be braver and be vegan is because, well, you have to stand up against a whole cruel society. So you got to be brave to be vegan. But you can all do it. You guys are tough. You can do hard things. And you're going to feel so good being vegan because it feels good not to hurt anyone. All right, guys, here we go. Let's have fun and dance. We were all born vegan. We just don't remember. We never wanted to hurt them. It's not our fault that our parents fed us their corpses. We can all go back to our roots and be vegan again. Starting right now. We can do it. We can do it. Walk in the store. light caught your eyes. You catch a glimpse of some kale on a shelf. You walk right over with a strut like no one else. Suddenly you see tofu, beans, and broccoli. You put them into your cart, and I know in your heart you're vegan, 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 you can't hide. It's not complicated, the animals want to live. It's not complicated, the animals don't want to die. It's not complicated, the animals want to run. It's not complicated, the birds just want to fly. Animals don't want to die. It's not complicated, the animals want to live. It's not complicated, the animals don't want to die. I see the shape of your heart when I look into your shopping cart. No eggs, no meat, you're the kind of person I want to meet. An angel in the grocery store, veggies, fruits, nuts, seeds, and more. You reach for a milk from soy. My heart is filled with so much joy. What a brave boy, what a good boy, what a strong boy, what a brave man, what a good man, what a strong man. All good men are vegan. It's not complicated, the animals want to live. It's not complicated, the animals don't want to die. It's not complicated, the animals want to run. It's not complicated, the birds just want to fly. Animals don't want to die. It's not complicated, the animals want to live. It's not complicated, the animals don't want to die. Don't fill your body with death, fill it only with love. Don't fill your body with death, fill it only with love. All of us were born vegan, none of us ever wanted to hurt them. All of us were born vegan, all we ever wanted to do was save them. It's not complicated, the animals want to live. It's not complicated, the animals don't want to die. It's not complicated, the animals want to run. It's not complicated, the birds just want to fly. Animals don't want to die. It's not complicated, the animals want to live. It's not complicated, the animals don't want to die. That's right, the animals don't want to die. The animals want to live. It's not very complicated. Just like you want to live, the animals want to live. Thanks everybody for being here. If you're just joining me and meeting me for the very first time, my name is Miss Katie. I'm That Vegan Teacher. And I'm here to remind you that you were born vegan. You never wanted to hurt the animals. And we're talking about all kinds of different things about the rodeo. We are getting people to come in and take a vegan promise. If you are somebody who would like to take a vegan promise, here is a promise that you can take today to help you along your way. I will read this out loud. You guys put your hand on your heart if you are prepared to make this promise. All right, don't put your hand on your heart if you're not ready yet. That's okay. Not everybody is ready today because a lot of you guys don't yet know about what happens in the dairy industry. You're here to learn, and that's awesome. Very proud of you guys for learning. Here's a vegan promise. I will read this, and you put your hand on your heart, and I will read it so that you can practice. And when you're ready, you can take it yourself. You can come into my TikTok and read it out loud yourself. Okay. Hey, Dennis, thank you. Thanks for sharing the live, Dennis, twice to 2 different people. Appreciate you guys. Thank you also to everybody else coming in. Hi, guys. If you're just hanging out, come on in and tell us if you want to take the vegan promise or not. Here it is. My vegan promise, no more dairy. This is me, Miss Katie. You guys say your names now. Promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Since I learned that the dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping, sexual assault, torture, enslavement, and murder, I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind, so I will only choose vegan options from now on. Okay? How's it feel, guys? How does it feel knowing that you took this promise?
Feels good, right? Yeah, it feels good knowing that you're making the world a better place for the animals. That's awesome. All right, guys, we are at the 55-minute mark. Our class only lasts for 1 hour. So if you have anything specific you want to say, if you're dying to ask me a question, make sure that you put some decorations on the screen here so your name bumps to the top of the list over here on my TikTok channel. Thank you to a bunch of you guys just subscribed on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alec, for joining. All right, Sky, thank you for the whatever that was you just put on my head. That was very nice of you. And thank you to the person. Why do you call yourself Ugly Duck? Don't call yourself that. And you guys over here on my YouTube channel, what are you guys writing here? Okay, oh, thank you. Yeah, some of you guys are getting timed out. And that's normal if you're being mean, okay? Thank you for sharing the live, whoever said that. Jace, thank you for writing Be Kind, Be Vegan. Thank you, guys. To the person whose name is Sator, I'm not sure why you're writing Eat Animals. Why would you be cruel? Why would you write that? You don't have to be mean. I don't want you to be mean here. Okay, you have just one life. You can just choose the path of kindness because you would want people to be kind to you. Imagine if you were born in the body of an innocent little pig. Would you want to be killed at 6 months old? Of course not. Nobody would want to be harmed. The pigs are killed at 6 months old. Every time you eat bacon, that's what you're paying for. I want you to think about that. The next time you're eating bacon, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it for 5 or 10 minutes of your taste pleasure? To hurt somebody? To take away all they have? That's all a pig has. Just their life. They don't have objects. They have nothing, just a life. And not only do we take away their lives, but we also hurt them. Pigs are tortured from the moment they're born until the moment that they die on factory farms. It is hell. There's no right way to do the wrong thing. Thank you for the super chat. Somebody writes, Miss Katie, why did you buy Bella? That's not okay. I didn't buy Bella. Why did you lie? Why did you lie? We didn't buy Bella. We went to a place where they have dogs who have been abandoned, and Bella was abandoned. Somebody had her and didn't want her anymore. And we went there because we were going to walk some of the dogs who were in the cages. And we took her out for a walk. And we felt really sad putting her back in the cage after. But adopting a dog is a huge commitment. It requires money in the bank to pay for vet bills, to pay for a lifetime of vegan food or food. At the time, we didn't know that dogs could be vegan. So we just bought regular dog food. Bella eats vegan dog food now. So no, we didn't buy her. You shouldn't buy animals. Animals should not be bought. However, at these places where they take care of the animals, where the animals have been abandoned, they still have to pay their rent. They have to pay the veterinarians who are there. They have to pay for the food that the dogs are there eating. All right, that's called making a donation to make sure that that happens, that these animals are saved, okay? So I don't want you to write a lie in the future. That wasn't okay. All right, let's see what you guys are writing over here. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Sky Fang, for the donation. Thank you for the cute little thing there. Larry over here on YouTube put a super chat in for $1.99 and writes, McDonald's is a disgusting corporation that doesn't care about you at all. You're absolutely right, Harry. Or Larry, rather. Thank you very much for writing that. Guys, everybody on TikTok, we got somebody amazing here on YouTube who just donated $1.99 to say something highly intelligent and helpful. Good job. Very good, Larry. Very proud of you for not being vegan phobic, not being a creepy weirdo. That's nice. Thanks for helping out. All right, let's go over here and read another card, guys. I'm going to stay for a couple more minutes because you guys are asking me to. We got Sky Fang here. See if you are able to read a card. Thanks, everyone, for sharing the live stream. Hey, Sky.
Hold on, quick. Hold on. I need to join. We'll get to join. Hold on. Hello.
Okay, you have to be by yourself in a room, please.
You wanted me anyway. Oh, sorry, I'm going to call. Hold on, let me mute them.
Okay, I'll let you go. Okay, Larry, you wrote again, but in all seriousness, you're actually a great activist. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. I'm doing my best, you know, because I ate animals in the past and I feel bad about it. So I'm trying to reach out. Every day I do live streams. Sometimes there's 1,000 people watching. Sometimes there's 200 people watching. It's irrelevant. I always show up anyway. You know, that's how you should do life, you know? You shouldn't give up. I have 1.2 followers on my TikTok channel. But that just comes from consistent persistence. So never give up, guys. Just do your job every single day, whether you want to do it or not. And now I have 516,000 followers on my YouTube channel, just because I care about the animals and I'm just showing up all the time. So that is a good lesson for all of us, right? In all areas of our lives. If we're trying to lose weight, just keep at it, never give up. If you're trying to get healthier, keep doing that. I'm trying to work on my upper body strength just to be a little bit stronger, you know? And so what I do every day is I do these little kind of push-up things throughout the day, just on my desk, just these, you know? And sometimes I just hold it like this, you know, until I start to get tired and shake. I'm not very good. Most women have a hard time doing push-ups, but I can do a handstand against the wall. Some of you guys have seen that in a video. And okay, let's get to the next person here. Okay, guys, only a couple of more, okay? This person's name is Harles Davidson. Not sure that you might be a child. Guys, you have to be over 18 to come in on TikTok Live, okay?
Hello.
Hi, welcome. Do you know how to read?
Yes.
All right, here's a card. Please read this.
Random vegan fact. Vegans don't go to rodeos because it's cruel that cowboys use horses by forcing them to charge towards frightened baby cows, tackle them, tie them up, and abuse them for entertainment.
That's very good. Thank you for reading that, guys, on YouTube. This is the card that was just read over here on TikTok. Are you a good person?
Yes, I am.
Good. Would you like to take a promise to stop drinking cow's milk?
I guess I can do that, yes.
All right, so let's first make sure that you know what you're getting into, okay? The dairy industry, this is what happens there. This is why you must stop drinking cow's milk, stop eating cheese that comes from cow's milk. Can you please read this out loud?
The dairy industry rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Drink soy milk instead.
Yes, very good. Thank you very much. I just have a quick super chat here from Alex. Thank you, Alex, for the $2 super chat. You write, why do vegans believe in BS and smell even worse? Okay, well, Alex, listen. I don't know if you remember, but I was standing behind you in the line at the grocery store, and you didn't smell very good, all right? I didn't want to hurt your feelings, Alex, but, you know, you writing this here, it's a bit hypocritical, okay? So, and by the way, if you think that vegans believe in, as you say, BS, well, you know, maybe just look up some vegan facts, you know? There are so many studies that show that being vegan is the right thing to do, okay? The next super chat here is by somebody named Angelina Ledford, who writes, eat some food that has protein. Yes, very good. Thank you very much for being vegan and expressing that, yeah, reminding everybody that plants have protein, all the protein that we need. Lentils have 18 grams of protein per cup. Chickpeas have 15 grams of protein per cup. Beans have protein. Even toast with peanut butter has protein. Soy milk has protein. Thank you very much. All right, sir. So here is the card here. Do you think it is wrong to hurt cows?
Yes, I think it's wrong.
All right, here's a promise for you to take. Please put your hand on your heart and read this card.
My vegan promise, no more dairy. I, Horace, promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Since I learned that the dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping, sexual assault, torture, enslavement, and murder, I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind, so I will only choose vegan options from now on.
Thank you very much. You are now officially dairy-free and a kind man. Thank you very much for coming to the live stream and doing such a great job representing men. All good men are vegan. And you just took this pledge, and I hope that you stick to it. I hope that you're serious about it. And the next time, we're going to have other cards where we promise to stop eating other items which are not for us. Promise to stop going to the rodeo, and promising to stop eating eggs that were stolen from chickens, and all kinds of things. All right, anybody else want to come in and make a promise? That would be awesome. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody here once again. To Adam. Adam wrote that you love burgers. So Adam, you're going into a timeout, okay? Because you made a little mistake. You forgot to write the word vegan, okay? So that's a 10-minute timeout for you. You have to say, I love eating vegan burgers, okay? Otherwise, you're coming here and being vegan phobic and being cruel. Got it? All right, guys, this is a promise. We have lots of promises here. This one is to stop consuming all dairy products. Let's see if we have somebody here who wants to come in. I noticed that you have a picture of
0.000. Oh my goodness, hi vegan teacher, Miss Katie.
You have to be by yourself and quiet.
Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so thank you. Hi. Do you know what happens in the
Hi, Miss Katie.
Hi. Do you know what happens in the dairy industry?
No, inform me.
Well, we just read this card. Where were you? I guess you were listening to something else, but this is...
Yeah, I was watching a podcast.
Okay, here is what happens in the dairy industry. Please read this.
Okay, are you ready? The dairy industry rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Drink soy milk instead.
Very good reading. Thank you very much. You have a nice...
I'm really literate I have like really good reading.
All right, yes.
I'm really smart.
You are smart, I guess so. Are you smart enough to be vegan?
I actually am vegan.
That's amazing. So then you don't mind reading this vegan promise to stop consuming all dairy products. All right, here you go.
Yes.
Put your hand on your heart and read.
Hand is on my heart. My vegan promise, no more dairy. I promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Since I learned that the dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping, sexual assault, torture, enslavement, and murder, I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind, so I will only choose vegan options from now on.
That's excellent reading.
Yes.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here's another vegan promise for you. Are you ready to take a different one?
I get another one. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Wait, I can't see it.
I know it's coming. It's coming. I'm just showing people on YouTube because some people on YouTube are not able to see everything. So guys on YouTube, thanks a lot for coming in. Guys, if you have a super chat that you want to put on the screen, if you're really dying for me to respond to you, you have something you want to say to me or ask me, now is the chance because we are almost finished our live stream. Here you go.
Am I good to read?
Yes, you are.
My vegan promise, to be kind from now on. I place my hand on my heart as I say these words. Friends, not food. I promise never to eat bacon, sausage, ham, pepperoni, salami, or any other body parts of animals because I want to be a good person. And good people don't hurt animals. They just want to protect... They protect them from people who do.
Yeah. Good people.
Thank you.
Yeah, good people protect animals. All right.
Yeah.
So I noticed that you have a picture of Dean there. Do you follow him?
I hate Dean, Katie. I hate him. He's not vegan.
Right, he's not vegan.
Sacrifice Dean Withers.
Yeah, he should have been vegan a long time ago. He's actually quite cruel. And his friend Parker is not vegan either.
Wait, can I tell you something, Miss Katie?
Sure.
You know, my fish passed away a little bit ago, and I joined a Dean live stream, and there's actually videos of it, like, all over the internet. He made fun of my fish that passed away and drew a map of my fish on the country of Uzbekistan, and he still makes fun of it to this day.
Mm-hmm. So how did that come up in conversation?
Because basically we were talking about the country Uzbekistan, and somebody brought up a fish, and my fish had unfortunately passed away that day of the thing. I was like, can we not talk about fish, please? Because he was talking about me, blah blah blah, and pescatarianism. And I was like, Dean, like my fish passed away. I really don't want to talk about this. And then he drew a picture of my fish on a map of Uzbekistan and told me that if I cry enough, I can refill my fish's fishbowl and get a new one.
Sounds like a bit of a scumbag.
Yeah, isn't that just so disgusting? He's so gross. And it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate having a teacher like you, Miss Katie. You've really opened my eyes to veganism and how just the meat industry is just such a bad place. And I used to be just like everybody in your comments. I was a D1 meat eater, but I learned, and
That's so interesting. What made you look? I have a necklace. I was going to wear it today. I wear it sometimes. It says here, it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. Like 100 times where you hear about it, you watch a podcast, you watch me, you swipe away, but then you come back, then you see tofu, then you see a vegan recipe, and eventually you start to understand. And it takes 100 little moments to become vegan. Would you agree with that?
yes. It actually took me less than 100 moments because I had, Yeah. I mean, what kind of really turned me vegan was the movie Blackfish. Even though it really has nothing to do with veganism, and like it does, but like the movie Blackfish really turned over a new leaf for me.
Tell everybody about it. What did you see there that really touched you?
So in the movie Blackfish, if you guys haven't watched it, it's about this whale. I forget his name, but he's in SeaWorld. SeaWorld's a horrible place. Never go to SeaWorld.
Right. Yeah.
But it's about this. Oh, his name was Tilikum, I think, actually. Tilikum.
Yes.
He was a captive whale held in SeaWorld, and he had a trainer named Dawn. And it just basically talked about how he was taken away from his mother in the ocean when he was a baby. And he's basically just kept in this large bathtub for people to look at him and watch him suffer.
So sad.
And he ended up actually unaliving his trainer, who abused the heck out of him for multiple years on end. And it really just shows you how bad of conditions these animals are kept in.
Yeah.
Ever since I watched Blackfish, I've never gone to a zoo. I've never gone to a circus. I've never gone to a rodeo. I've never done anything like that.
Right.
I don't even go to PetSmart anymore to buy my stuff for my animals because of the way that they're kept. It's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, well, I'm really happy that you were touched by that movie. You know, you're actually making me think that I should probably talk about it more often. I don't talk about that one. I talk about Dominion. Have you seen Dominion?
Oh, that one's so heartbreaking.
It's so hard, isn't it?
You can see in their eyes, they're just so done with everything.
Yeah, these poor animals. This is Dominion. You want to read this card before you go?
Yes. Random vegan fact number 41. All brave and smart people want to learn the truth. Therefore, all brave and smart people will watch Dominion on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think it's actually on other platforms as well, guys. So if you don't have YouTube, stream Dominion on. And it took me a couple times to watch it because I couldn't finish it because of how
Me too. It's
really, really sad. I actually cried.
Me
I
too.
did cry multiple times.
I was crying.
Yeah.
It's so sad what we do to the animals, guys, and all of this is legal. It's not even illegal, but it's horrific. I want to thank you very much for coming in.
Of course.
I see your name is called Sacrifice Liberals, but you also have a cross there beside your name. What's that all about?
That adds to like my username. So like I think that religion is a coping mechanism, and I don't agree with it.
Christianity, you mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they also promote the slaughter of innocent animals in the Bible as well.
Right. Even though it does say also, thou shalt not kill and thou shalt not steal, which means you should be vegan at every meal.
And if you guys read the Noah's Ark story, it's really abusive. The way they show animals on, and they think that's okay. It's disgusting. So if you are religious, just really rethink. Thank you for the gifts, guys, by the way. But thank you, Miss Katie. I've really loved getting to talk about this with you.
Yeah, I appreciate you very much. I'm just reading what you wrote here. I'm on your name here to see if I should follow you or not. So it doesn't say anything about being vegan there.
I used to have being vegan in there, but then Dean Withers would kick me off every time I tried to confront him. I can add that to my bio right now if you'd like.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll make an exception with you because I know that you have other things that you want to talk about. If you want to get on there and talk to Dean, that's
Yes.
interesting. Yeah. Not sure how I feel you're writing God, guns, and Trump. I'm not sure about that, but I do.
That's how I get up on his streams, Miss
I
Katie.
get- I
'cause
know.
You need to be a Trump supporter, you know.
I
You know how it is.
know. I totally get it. I understand what you're doing. And, as long as you can get on there and talk to him about what's right and try to speak about on behalf of the animals and just call him out. I mean, he has cried on his live stream. Have you ever seen him cry? He cried.
All the time, yeah.
So he's crying, and yet he has. So try to get into his psychology if you're ever on there. Just say, Dean, I want to
Yeah.
understand something. Why is it that you will cry about things that are touching to you, but you have no empathy for animals? And just say,
Right.
just tell him, just ask him, say, Dean, why do you eat cats? Why do you do it? Just see what he'll say. No, I don't. And you can get him, or say, Dean, why is it?
He actually has a cat.
Yeah, ask him. Say, Dean, why do you eat cats? Everybody knows you eat cats. Why do you do that? And just see what he says, because he'll start to defend them, and you'll say, well, so you do care about animals, Why do you eat dogs, Dean? See if you can get him somehow. I don't know. Did you hear the song I wrote about him and for him?
I did not actually. Would you like to perform that for me?
No, it is on there. It's a whole one about Parker and Dean. It's time to be keen and watch Dominion.com. You're reminding me. I'm going to repost it.
You should.
Yeah.
Tag me in it.
Oh, sacrifice liberals.
I can totally change my display name for you, Miss Katie. This is just to get up on Dean's stream. On my main, I actually have my whole vegan.
I love this. I love Israel. I can see you have a whole thing. Yeah.
I just need to find ways to get up on a stream to promote the fact that he's an awful person. If you actually look up Dean Withers fish, it'll just be tons of videos of him making fun of my fish that passed away. It's really disgusting.
All right.
It's really sad. I had a really beautiful beta fish.
Okay. I'll try and check that out. I want to thank you for coming.
should.
All right. We'll
Thank
be
you
in
so
touch.
much, Miss Katie. Thank you.
Take care. Bye
You
now.
too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming to the live stream. We are done for the day. I will see you tomorrow
Go vegan. Go vegan.
Go vegan, or in a couple of hours.
Go vegan.
Bye, guys. Thank you guys on YouTube as well. Thank you very much for coming in, guys. And we will see you all either in a couple of hours where I'll do another live stream or tomorrow. Take care. Stay happy. Stay kind. Stay vegan.